Hey y'all, excuse my setup for today. As you can tell, I am not home. I am somewhere different, but I still wanted to go ahead and record a video and put it out for you guys. I've been getting a lot of people who want help to start their pages, and so just want to go ahead and make this quick video for you guys with some tips for how to be successful when you're just starting your page and you don't really know where to start. So in this video, I'm going to share my top 10 tips for building a successful OnlyFans. Let's just go ahead and jump right into the video. The first tip that I have is to create unique and valuable content. When I say that your content should be unique, that essentially means that if you're a no-face creator, it is very, very important to pick a niche or a few niches and only create content that really falls into that niche. So if you're a no-face creator and all you're doing is taking regular vanilla pictures or videos, you're gonna have a harder time generating a large audience. But if you have a niche, like you're a foot creator or you have some sort of BDSM fetish that you explore on your page, it's going to be a lot easier to build a larger audience. And the weirder the niche, the bigger the audience. Second tip is to set a consistent schedule. So with building your OnlyFans page, just like with building any other social media page, consistency is going to make the difference between having a successful page or having a page that nobody subscribes to. So I would say you should probably set a specific time and day for publishing new content. I would recommend trying to post at least 5 times a week and try to make your posting times consistent. So if you're posting, let's say you post Tuesday through Sunday every day, I would schedule your post ahead of time. That way you are posting content at around, I don't know, whatever time you choose, whether it's 11 a.m. every day or 6 p.m. every day. Just try to make it consistent so that way your fans get in the habit of looking at your page at the same time every day and they know what to expect from you. And this, like I said, is going to help you build a stronger connection with your subscribers and it's going to keep their anticipation very high. Tip number 3 is to make sure that you're leveraging other social media platforms. So whenever it's possible, whatever social media platforms you're comfortable with, try finding subscribers on those platforms. So I know it's really popular on Twitter. Reddit is the one that I recommend the most, especially for no-face creators. You can find subscribers on Instagram, wherever you can, and whenever you can, try to use other social media platforms to drive people to your OnlyFans page. The fourth tip is to keep your OnlyFans account subscription-based. So I know there's a lot of creators who might have one free page and one subscription page. I wouldn't recommend having a free page as a no-face creator just because it is already kind of challenging to drive people to your page. If you're giving up any sort of free content as a no-face creator, it might not encourage people to go and subscribe to your paid page because your biggest strength as a no-face creator is developing a relationship with your subscribers. So if they go on the free page and they can't get that relationship, there's nothing that's going to entice them to go to the paid page. So I would just start off with the subscription-based page and build your connection with your subscribers from there. Tip 5 is to establish boundaries. So if there's something that you don't want to do, for example, not showing your face, that was my big boundary when I started this. I have not wavered from that boundary, no matter how much money anyone has offered me or how many times people have begged me. I do not show my face, and that's just something that I'm never going to do. If you have other boundaries, like you don't want to do certain types of content, or there's certain kinks that you don't cover, or even if like you definitely don't want to post on the weekends, stick to your boundaries. Think about them before you start your page, write them down, and if they change, that's totally fine. But if you definitely have a boundary that you don't want to cross, don't cross it. Tip number 6 is to run exclusive promotions. Something that I do when my subscriber count is low, I'll run like a $5 Friday, like maybe once a month or once every 2 months. Or I'll have like a promotion that's only for returning subscribers. So if someone was subscribed to me and they unsubscribed, I might give them 50% off for a month if they want to come and subscribe to me. I'm doing promotions for holidays or any special occasion that are very short-term promotions, like valid today only or valid only for the weekend, is a really good idea to boost your subscriber count, especially in the beginning. So I wouldn't recommend making your page like $5 for your subscription and starting off that way. You're only going to get cheap people who don't really want to pay for content. I think it's better to keep your subscription price higher, like somewhere between $12 and $15, and then offer discounts. Tip number 7 is to communicate with your subscribers regularly. So connecting with your subscribers regularly is extremely important. It's really important to respond to their messages. It doesn't have to be all day. You don't have to sit at the computer all day. Even if you only carve out like 1 to 3 hours a day, or let's say you're available for 4 hours on Friday and Saturday or something like that. You can really make it whatever you want, but make sure you have a time carved out where your subscribers can expect to find you and follow you. That's going to be the thing that makes or breaks your page. You have to create a connection with your fans or they're going to leave. Tip number 8, I kind of mentioned that earlier, but it's to price your content strategically. When you are deciding what price to set your subscription or when you're deciding what price to set your custom content, you need to kind of think about it. How high quality is your content? How long is your content? How often do you post? You don't want to just set the cheapest price, because then the people who subscribe to your page are not going to be people who want to spend money on custom content or want to spend money on used socks or used clothing garments or whatever you're selling. You have to make sure that you price it at such a way that it's not absolutely ridiculous and people are getting what they pay for. But you don't want to make it super cheap, because then you're only attracting the cheapest fans that you can find. Tip number 9 is to use quality equipment. When I say quality equipment, that doesn't mean that you have to have a professional camera. As you can see, I don't have a professional camera, and I just film these videos wherever I can, whenever I can. And the same kind of goes for your OF content. Now, I will say I would never post a video on my OnlyFans here in this room that I'm in, because the background is ridiculous. But you can easily hang like a tapestry. If I had a tapestry right here behind me, I could record a video right here on my iPhone. You don't have to have the best content. Just make sure that if you don't have a ring light, film during the day and in natural lighting. Make sure that your camera lens is clean. Make sure that nothing is blocking your microphone. Make sure that the camera's not moving. If you don't have a tripod, just prop your phone up on a book or on your laptop or somewhere where the camera's not moving. It doesn't have to be state of the art. A lot of people are going to OnlyFans to find amateur creators because that feels authentic. It feels like there's a real connection there, and you should play into that. But just make sure that the quality is good enough to where people are able to see you and understand what's going on in the video or the picture. Number 10 is do what you like to do. I took a long break from OnlyFans because I wasn't making content that I liked. I was interacting with people in a way that just felt really inauthentic. And I'm not saying that you have to be in love with your subscribers, because we all know that we're not. But you do need to do things that you're comfortable with and stick to your boundaries. If you're not liking the content that you're making, if the types of nudes you're taking aren't the types of nudes that you would want to be sent, or the types of nudes that you would think to send to someone that you're like romantic with, you might get burnt out really quickly. So if what you're doing disgusts you, I would say don't do it for long, or don't do it unless it's for a lot of money. But if what you're doing at least feels comfortable to you, then you're going to last a lot longer than someone who might be making content that just gives them the ick. Those are my 10 tips for building a successful and profitable OnlyFans account without showing your face. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you found it helpful, and if you did, please give this video a thumbs up, and you can subscribe to my channel for more tips and tricks. I also do help people directly with building their pages, so if you want to talk to me one-on-one, you can shoot me an email, and I can help you build your page based on your niche and whatever you need. Let me know in the comments if there's anything that I missed, any big tips that you would recommend for new creators. Until I see you again, keep hustling, and good luck getting to the bag. Bye!